Hey, good morning. Welcome back to our channel. This is Jared from 3C's Recreation. Been doing a ton of CFMoto content for you guys lately because we're finally getting some machines, which is really cool. We did a cool video on the 600 UForce. It's like a 20-minute long walk around about the machine specifically, but this video is just going to be all about the accessories. We finally had one come in and we put a full cab on it. So I thought we would give you guys a preview of what the cab looks like on the 600s. We've actually been building a bunch of the 1000s. I think we've sold 3 or 4 of these. So we will do a separate video on the cabs on the 1000 machine, which is cool. It's very similar to these 600s. So real quick, we did a front bumper, which is a nice accessory. It lets you keep the winch in the front. We did the rear bumper. The rear bumper is a little bit cooler than like the 1000 rear bumper. It actually comes out quite a ways, and you can kind of use it as a grab handle. Only downfall to this rear bumper is that it does stick out past the cab. So come back this way, Brax, and show this angle. That might be a problem. In the past, when we had the Polaris machines, we'd have customers with trails and actually bend these bumpers around. So before you make the purchase on the bumper for the 600s, just know that I like how it sticks out, just not maybe a huge fan of how it sticks out on the sides. That could be an issue. This one, we did the rear storage bin in. This is such a cool feature. It's a toolbox. Not always do you need the toolbox, but when we're working, you do. So you just undo the sides. You can get right in there. Both sides open like this. Some truck toolboxes do the same thing. And then if you don't need it for the day, you just unclip it out of the bed and it's out. So it's a really cool tool. If you're cruising faster, you want your stuff to stay in there. I think it's plenty big enough for a chainsaw and all of those kind of tools. So that's kind of the other things besides the cab. So this machine has the full glass windshield on it. We're very excited about the new glass windshields because they're windshield wiper ready. So the older plexiglass style, you wouldn't want to touch the plexiglass. You're going to leave those swirl marks, and that you drive into the sun and then you can't see anything. So windshield wiper ready in the middle, bean glass. It does have the vents in the front. It's not hard to remove this windshield either. So we got the glass window on it. We've got the new hard doors from CFMoto. Now, a little bit different in how they open and close. So our handle on the inside is just here. It's a push down. It does still have the nets on both sides. So you do have like a little bit of a door pocket. I'm not sure how much stuff I would store in that door pocket. And then these do open this way as well. So we can open it up, and then we can unclip it and fold it back. And then this will unclip and fold to the front. So a lot of ways. Let's show you guys how open this is right there. So you can see you're going to get a lot of air coming in on both sides. It's the same. So let me open the other way. So come on in closer, Braxton. So if you wanted, you could just open the back like this, which is cool. Or we can unclip it. And it's like 20 degrees out here, so I apologize if my fingers aren't doing what they're supposed to, but this is supposed to unclip and pull out. Pretty hard on it. It's got to pull on it. It'll unclip, pull it around, and then we can clip it on the front. So if you want like maximum airflow, this is all completely open in the back now, and you got air coming in the front. So both front and back, you can open these up a lot. Today it is mega cold out here, and so we are not interested in that. So we will close this back up. While I'm closing this, you can look at the rear poly window. So that is not the glass featured one. I think poly is okay in the back because you're not constantly trying to look through it. You can save yourself a little bit of money compared to a glass rear window. So that's the poly. Easy to install. A couple of brackets, a couple of bolts to hold this on. We can show you guys the windshield, how that holds on. So if you, yep, we got it's on the GoPro stick here. So if you look up here, these are our bolts. These are what's going to hold the top of it. So you'd unscrew these. And then at the bottom, there's just the clamps that are like on the poly window. So you would just undo that. And those are off. And then one last thing to take this completely off. If you come to the front, these are all over the vehicle. These are just your push starts. There's 4 of them on the front of this model to help close it. But the doors close real easy. It's a nice tight fit all the way around. You can close it. Nice seal on a day like today. It's a beautiful thing. And then one of the last things we did to this machine was the heated seat kit. So if you look down here in the bottom, here's the heated seat button. We got both the driver and the passenger installed in this vehicle. To use this, it's a little bit different than the 1000. So come on up here, Braxton. We actually have a button on the dash. It's like down in this position. And we're not fully done. We got to put a clip back in this hole, so don't pay attention to that. I don't have the key. I'm gonna go grab the key and we'll come right back. Stay right there. All right, we're back with the key. So we will put the key in. We'll just put it to the on position. Does not have to be running. And now we have a 3-position switch. So we have off, driver's seat, or driver and passenger. So if you want the driver's seat only on, you just leave it in the middle. If you want driver and passenger, we're gonna flick it all the way down. And now Braxton, if you show that switch down there, you will see it's red. So red is the warmest. And then if we hit it one time, it's gonna be green. And that is the lesser heat. And I'm gonna show, stay right where you are. We'll show when I turn this off, it goes away. So once the switch is off, it's off. Turn the switch back on, and it's gonna turn the seats back on. So this one got a full cab with heated seats. Let's take these guys for a ride. So why don't you hop on the other side? So with this machine, to grab the door on the inside, you just pull in your pocket, it shuts it. It's easy to get to these clips if you want to open it. You do have the vents in the front for the front window. Again, we're not interested in those being open today, but plenty of room inside this cab. It is so awesome. You still get to the e-brake just fine. The door handle is very easy to get to click yourself out, and we're fully enclosed. So let's start this thing up. There is not a lot of cab noise inside of this, so we're still talking in a normal voice. Hopefully the microphone's not picking up like more than it should. But we can just do a really quick drive around the parking lot. That way you guys can get a feel for in-cab noise with a full cab on it. So Braxton and I can still talk. It's not changed anything. It's not aggressive. It's not too loud. We'll start to gain some speed and we'll see how loud it gets. A little bit louder. So we did gain a little bit of cab noise. Is your heated seat on, or did I not turn yours on? Oh, I'm sorry, here you go. Dude, my heated seat is so nice right now. This is so comfortable. So I'm in a flannel and it's like 20 out. I keep saying that, but it's cold. So I'm really warm. I can't wait. When we get back down there, your butt's going to be warm. So it is a little bit louder, obviously, with a cab. That's the whole point. We're keeping the warmth in, so it's keeping some of the engine noise. The engine is behind us, so it's not like the older body style where it's like right between us. So let's cruise back down and hope the microphone's not making it sound worse than it is. But not that bad. Like it's totally, I will deal with a little bit of cab noise to have these heated seats on. So how's your heated seat? Is it starting to warm up now that we're back down?
Oh yeah.
Is it? Yeah, my side's like super warm. So very nice feature today. Thanks for watching our video. This was Jared from 3Cs and my cameraman Braxton. He's my son. As of today, 2/11/2023, this machine is available. We only had like 10 CFMotos come in, so really quickly do these sell. They don't stick around very long, but I wanted to give you guys a cool walk around of the new cabs because we were selling a ton of cabs. Like all 4 of them that left so far this week have left with a full cab. I think once people see the cab, they get inside of it, you see the quality of the machine and the pieces. They sell really well. So one side note, if we come here, now we're getting off topic because this is the 1000. The 1000 doors are able to be split into a 2-piece door. So in the summertime, on the 1000, if you want to keep the lower half of the door, you can. And you can unbolt this from it. So you can have a summer door, technically, without the top on. Where the 600, it is only a 1-piece door. The door is either on or off. It is easy to take off. You literally have 6 bolts on each side. You could take this door completely off for the summer. So you are not stuck with this. Unbolt it, put it in the garage, and have a good summer. So thanks for tuning in. If you find the video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. We do a ton of CFMoto content along with betas where we love being outside. So again, Jared at 3Cs Recreation. Enjoy the ride.